Hey everyone, I know this said it was the Halcyon APC and I just happen to have a T-72 turret in my picture, sorry. I'm working on this right now, but last week I was working on the APC. I'm kind of going between both. I'm excited about both. I'm doing some really cool stuff. So I'll come back, but I want to show you the video I made last week of what I've been working on the APC. So I'll be right back. Alright, well, I'm going to show you some things we're working on. I'm taking my time on this because of my first time doing LEDs like that, so I'm really taking my time to do this right. I don't want anything blowing up or shorting out or whatever. So as you can see, I have here my chip that does the blinking lights for the two guns that are shooting. I'll turn off the light in a minute and show you how they're working. Basically what I want to show you is I've got the taillights sections, hold on, taillight sections done. As you can see, hopefully, we got the resistors in there. I've got the lights glued in. I used 5-minute epoxy to glue those in. There's a reflection plate over here, and that will allow the light to reflect over to there. I may put some more, let me put this down. I may put some more light or tinfoil in here, just to reflect it across here. On the back plate, when I put the back plate, I'll put some tinfoil on there. That'll get a good reflection rate. So when I go to put the lens in, it'll really get a good reflection of the blue. And these are high intensity blues that I got. They're the oh, I forget what brand they are, but they've really, I've tested them, they really are super bright. So they'll go straight across over to that tinfoil, reflect back, and do a really good job. Other things I've finished, I've got the headlights in, as you can see. I have blacked it out on the sides like it is in the movie. I'll show you the reverse side. Here's the reverse side. As you can see, I've got it all. I got all the styrene around the edges to give it that look on this side. But I've got putty, red putty that I use, which is this stuff. It's just, this is as good as green stuff you get. It's just the regular Bondo putty you get from any automotive store. It works fantastic. But I use that in here not only to support all the work I did back here, I did it so that it also does light blocking. Putty works fantastic for that. What else have I done? Well, as you can see, I've got this wired up for my transformer, 12-volt transformer, over to the, oh my gosh, I can't think of it, I don't know why. But anyway, you got the block here. Up here, I've got the searchlight working, got it together. And down here, I've got it wired to the chip that allows it to blink at a fast rate over here for the lasers. So, I've also, as you can see, this is where the cannons fit on to the end here. Was it that in? No, it's just it. Well, it's on the top part. I'm sorry, but this is where the wire is going to go down through into the APC. As you can see, I've cut a piece of tubing. I've taken the edges of this and I've cleaned them up, sanded them so they're smooth, so it won't bite into the wiring. Especially the wiring I'm using for all this is the thin, as you can see, the really thin magnet wire. And so that'll work on that. Actually, the guns will go onto here. See, I've blocked it, light blocked it, but I really don't have to because the lights won't be showing in here. I just did it for the heck of it. These guns will actually mount onto here through these holes. I'll run the wiring and the stuff through into there. They don't need to have resistors because the chip takes care of all that. All right, let me turn the lights off a little bit, see if you can see a little bit. Okay. As you can see, where is it? It's right here. There's my searchlight put together with the high intensity white It's like it's a clear, super bright water or something LED. As you can see, it's really intense. Matter of fact, I'll show you something else really neat. Show you how intense it really is. Look at the reflection rate onto my remote control here. Look at that. That's going to look fantastic when this thing's lit up. That's really going to have a heck of a spotlight. Look how far it goes out before it starts fading even more. That's going to be just like the movie. I am so excited. I have also tested a couple high intensities in these, and they just look just perfect, like high intensity beams on a car or whatever. Just fantastic, man. It looks so cool. And with the light blocking and everything on the sides inside there that you can see inside here, you won't see any light through there. I've painted these things black. I put putty around them like I said before. It's just going to be so cool. Alright, and here are my blinking lasers, well, guns, whatever. So as you can see, that is just going to be so cool when I get them in place. I'll have them blinking like that, and man, it's going to look like it's firing on some aliens or something. This is going to be so cool. And with the wire and with the tubing in here, let me turn the lights back on again. With the tubing in here, that will allow me to rotate this when I'm playing with it. You know, right? Let's say I take it to a contest or something, I want to be firing this way or this way. That will allow me to do all that. Now you will see tiny bit of this from the rear end, but there's nothing I can do because this thing goes up and down a rail system, like you know, up and then down. Well, I have to leave it in the one spot on top. That's all I can do, so that's fine. With the wiring, it'll work really sweet. And other than that, like I said, I just use regular 5mm epoxy to hold it. And I tried some plastic 20mm epoxy in the Searchlight, and it just it took forever to dry. And even when it dried, it's still a little rubbery. It may have been old or just that type of 5mm or 20mm epoxy. I've got to get I keep buying this stuff, and it's great. But the problem is I got to get the individual ones where you have A and B individual pores much, because one side is, as you can see, here the bubbles going up. One side is thinner, one side is really thick. And when you go to squeeze them out through the tube here, I mean, I've done it for years, but it's just a pain in the butt. But it does work fine if you just squeeze it gently. Sometimes you get a little bit more out of this thin side, and you're like, oh boy. But you just work with it, and it works fine. Other than that, that's me catching up with things. Like I said, I'm taking my time. I'm making sure I don't short anything out. And I'm really enjoying this. This is really cool. It's my first LED project. Thanks to Boyd at Scale Modeling that really, or TrekWorks, he really got me into wanting to light something up. He does all this really cool Star Trek stuff. And he does beautiful work. I mean, just beautiful. But he's the one that inspired me to do all this, so I'm really happy that he showed me an easy way to do LEDs and stuff on his website, or actually his YouTube channel. Oh, and also so I light blocked everything the best I could. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see how close I can get. See how you see the let me get to the point with. See how you see the light coming through right there? That's no big deal. You can see the seam line. I used 10x7 all around here. I held it in perfect with my fingers, little 10x7 along here, let it dry, did the back side, lined everything up. But you can see that little bit of light block right there. No big deal. I want to put some red putty along that seam anyway. So when I put the red putty on here, that will light block it. And plus, you know, I already have light blocked on the inside, and I will be putting a primer coat on this, a couple primer coats. That'll help seal, plus the regular paint. It should be no problem. It shouldn't have any kind of light leaks or anything like that. But I am just so jazzed that this is working exactly how I want it to. Yeah, it's just really neat. Alright, well that's an update for what I'm working on. Sorry my workbench is a little messy, but you know, I've seen worse. Okay, well there you go. That's what I was working on last week. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying the APC. It's coming along now. But I got this itch to work on my T72, so I'm going to make another video and for the T-72. I want to show you what I did for some of the armor on here and stuff like that. So I'll be back with that video in the near future. But thanks for watching for the APC, watching my video on the APC. I'll keep working on that, and hopefully the next video to this will be on the T-72. All right, everyone, be good. Thanks for watching. Bye.